go. Alright guys, I had several requests to show how to applique, and I'm making a nap mat, so I'm going to put the name in the bottom corner. So I have hoops so that the nap mat is upside down, and I am going to, I've already rotated my design. Actually, this one doesn't have to be rotated because it's a patch, so it's the same all the way around. But if I were going to use a name or something at the end, I would have to rotate because I did hoop upside down. But this is simple. I've already programmed the design in, and I've already programmed the needles in, and how to program, and I've programmed in the stops. If you need to know how to do that, I have done a video earlier showing how to program those stops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change to needle 1 at this time. And I'm going to make sure that the machine is in the middle, so that I know basically that my patch is going to be in the middle. And then I am going to trace. So I'm going to hit my set start, and then I'm going to do a contour range check. So I know that it fits all the way around the way I want it, and I've got it slid actually a little bit down in the hoop because I'm waiting on the bottom part of the nap mat more. And I'm actually just going to hit start. It's going to change to needle 2. Okay, and I've already put the heat and bond light on the back of my Mickey dot, so I'm going to lay the Mickey dot down, and I'm going to hit start again. You notice I'm keeping my fingers way away from the design. I'm just kind of holding, because Mickey dot wants to stretch a little bit or move out. Now this is the great thing. I'm going to trim, and so I am going to use the buttons on the machine, and I'm going to, move the design out towards me so that I have plenty of room, and I'm going to trim around it. Okay, I'm seeing a problem here already, and I'm going to be very honest with my problems because some of you might actually have those also. I have used a nap mat that has about 1 inch of batting in it, so it did not take the tack down stitch well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my bobbin. And it's almost out. That was the issue. So I'm going to change bobbins. Can you hear me a bobbin loop?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then I'm going to put the bobbin back in. Luke's holding the camera for me so that I have both my hands to work with. Now this is the great part. I need it to go back to where I can stitch the tack down stitch again. So actually I'm going to let it stitch the tack down stitch twice. So I'm going to go completely back to the beginning, back start. The machine is going to go back to the exact same place that it started. I'm going to hit start again, and let's see if it'll tack it down this time. it did. Okay. My scissors fell in the floor. Here they are. Okay. So we're going to trim it out. There was a little bitty spot right there that it didn't catch, but the satin stitch will catch that. I'm going to have to change scissors real quick. Am I killing everything?
Maybe. Just
okay.
A little bit.
Alright. Minky Dot's kind of tough to trim sometimes, so maybe I should have showed something else, but this is what I was working with, so. And actually, I don't mind if this is not a real close trim, because sometimes on these types of things, it's okay to have a little extra hanging out, because it just gives it that ragged look that everybody seems to love. And since this is a camo nap mat, it's okay to be a little rustic. And if I had some sharp scissors, it would be a great thing, but I couldn't happen to find any. As you can see, I'm getting up into the machine now some, so I'm going to pull the machine out as far as I can so that I have plenty of room to cut. Okay, so I've cut all of that, and what I'm going to do now is I am going to go ahead and place some WSS on top so that it does catch. And I can show you a little secret here. I'm going to pull this down and stretch it just a little bit, and the satin stitch will catch that. So now, in order to go back to where I need to go, I am simply going to hit end. It's going to take it back to the last place that the machine stopped, and it's going to start from there. Now Luke's all worried about that little spot right there, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move it again, because it's going to tack down one more time, because remember I went all the way back to the beginning. And I'm going to stop when I get right there to it so that I can play with this just a little bit to get it up under there.
Get a good angle on that.
It's okay. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, I still missed it. You get the gist though. Now the machine's not going to stop again because it doesn't need to. It's going over the satin stitch. The next time the machine stops, it'll be finished. Unless it has a thread break. But hopefully since we've changed bobbins, we won't have any problems with that. Luke's going to let it keep running, and hopefully he can edit out part of this so that we can go to the end and you can see what it looks like.
I'm going to edit it anyway because I stopped it when
okay, you can stop it then and just come back to this. Alright guys, as you can see, it's almost finished. And then I can take the WSS off and finish putting my nap mat together. And later, after it's sold, then I'll come back and put the name on it.